Team Hotep. Welcome to my channel, Cedar's World. My name is Cedar Moon Neferu Ra'at. And happy Mercury Day. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday is aligned with the energy and the vibration of the planet Mercury. This is the planet of communication. It is where we harness our creative energy. And it's the best day of the week to communicate and look for a healthy response. It's the best day to communicate and have the tools within inside of you to get your message across clearly, okay? I'm excited and I feel really good right now. If you've seen, I posted a video this morning discussing nervous system regulation. I'm just making some tea. We got Leo energy here. I went to go grab a cup for tea, and interestingly enough, this was the only coffee/tea cup left in the cabinet. So we got Leo energy in the space. You maybe Leo, you may have Leo placements, or you may have Leo in your energy around you. Also, Leo rules the 5th house, so I talked about this a couple of days ago. So I'm just putting some herbs in this little steeper. We got some mullein, echinacea, and then I'm also going to do some slippery elm. So this tea is essentially for inflammation. It's got immunity support in here, and then mullein is specifically for lung and breath health. Okay, mullein is like something that anybody who is a smoker is even marijuana smoke is a great herb to smoke. In addition, you can put it inside of your joint or your blunt, but it really does help with the mucus and everything that builds up in our lungs from smoking over time. Okay, it's like a purifier for your lungs. I'm on a tea break right now. That's so funny because I'm having tea, but if you are not a smoker, if you do not indulge in the 420s, then you may not know what I'm talking about. But a tea break is a tolerance break. It's like when you stop smoking for a little bit so that you can, so you can stop smoking for a little bit so you can rebuild your tolerance. Because if you're a smoker, you smoke a lot, you smoke heavily, the more you smoke, the more you need to smoke to get where you want to be at. So every now and again, it's good to take a tea break to rebuild your tolerance. But outside of just rebuilding your tolerance, more importantly, giving yourself space to feel and be in your body without any additional chemicals or substances, okay? Let me get some of this out the way. What are we gonna do today? Where are we gonna start? Okay, we're gonna start with a bendy. I'm gonna shout out this girl in the comments because I do not know her channel name. Hi, Luna. You bringing all this hair over here. I don't know her channel name, but if you ever seen her on YouTube, she's always wearing these like big, like furry, like hats. And it is so cute. But like, if you guys know, if I'm gonna record, if I start getting messages, I'm gonna be recorded right then and there. It don't matter how I look. And I don't necessarily care how I perceive versus look, just based off of a lot of times when you are attractive, some people miss the message because they're too busy distracted by like your beauty, literally. And so I don't really care to get dressed up to do a video because of the response that it gets. Sometimes it takes away from the message, and maybe that's just something that I believe it so it's true. But I'm trying to show up differently in a sense of, if I just get up every day and get dressed, then when the messages come, when I'm ready to record, then I'm already cute, you know? And it's not to say that me without makeup is not cute, but we both know that once you put on a cute outfit and you do makeup and then you wear hair, then it's more attractive. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm gonna give me a bendy. I want to get one that matches my outfit. Luna, back up. We're not doing that today, okay? Luna. She like wants pets real bad. She gonna have to sit down. Oh, it's a little too high. Okay. And I'm gonna start off with a little affirmation. It says, let me see. My unique spirit brings shit ton of light to the world. I love this. I genuinely love this. You know how I was telling you guys that like I took a break from work or whatever, and I went to the studio for the first time in weeks. Not trying, now y'all can't see me. I went to the studio for the first time in weeks, and I had went on Saturday. There was like this lesbian party, which is so funny because even my like business partner, when he was telling me about it, he was like, it's your old people, and let me tell you all this, okay? I'm sharing this with you because you're my family, but like, I don't claim a sexuality. I don't claim to be straight. I don't claim to be bi. I don't claim to be lesbian. I don't claim to be anything because none of that can encapsulate who I really am. And that's just like a loving person. Like, it doesn't matter what form God sends you. If it's for me, I'm gonna get it. So that kind of stuff really, you know. But what was I gonna say? Leo rules the 5th house. Ooh, this is just so cute. Like, I love when your lipstick make a print, but like, why is that the most perfect print? It almost look like it's supposed to go there. Cute. I love when oh, I was gonna say Leo rules the 5th house of pleasure. I feel like I should state this tomorrow, but genuinely, my man got these lottery tickets, and I want to say it's been like a month since he bought these tickets, and I'm about to scratch them right now with you guys. So we've been focusing heavy on the 5th house, and that means you've got to be in alignment right now with the 5th house. So you got to look in there, and remember, if you drop your 5th house placements in the comments, I will give you a little mini read right there in the comments. So don't be scared. And if you want to book a full birth chart reading with me, or any reading, if you want to book energy healing with me, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video and booking me at 9 Lives Apothecary. I don't even know how to read these. It's low-key confusing. I love these little scratch off cards. It's just like such an inner child healing thing for me, because when I was younger, my grandma used to take me with her to play her numbers, and she would always get me a scratch off so that I could scratch something off for her. Like I was her little good luck charm or something. And it just warms my heart. That's what I was saying about nervous system regulation. It's just kind of like doing things that are a blessing to you that you might take for granted. Those are the things that really regulate your nervous system, like something so small as a little lottery ticket that's been sitting on my kitchen counter for weeks, you know? Let's do some energy healing. Now, you guys know the program, how it goes. In order to accept this Reiki, you only have to be open to unconditional love and healing, okay? We can do some frequencies. And if you want to know more about my sound bath, if you want to know more about the retreat that I have coming up, going to Costa Rica, or any other trips that I have planned, I'm going to put the link in the description where you can go to WellRSTd. You can find us on Instagram. You can go to my link tree, and then I just started a meetup group recently. So if you're interested in joining the travel group, you're welcome to do so as well, okay? Let's take a deep breath. Visualizing a white light sitting in the heart chakra at the center of the chest. With each inhale, allowing that orb to grow bigger, expanding into the physical body. And with each exhale, cleansing and purifying you, releasing any negativity, any unwanted energies, any blockages, fear and lack mindset. And you know how I really had to take a break from work because I was beginning to take my blessings for granted, and I was being taken for granted. So this is 174 hertz and 128 hertz. And continue those deep breaths. By now, that white light should have been expanded out of your physical body. I hope the headphones are picking it up. If not, I apologize for that because I just kind of thought about it when I looked at myself and was like, oh damn, you weren't headset. Okay, where are we going from here? Spirit? Okay, so I just randomly picked up one of my journals that I had from a couple of years ago. And let's see what I want to go to. This is like a manifestation journal for me. I'm going to read some affirmations. And these look like solar plexus affirmations. So we're definitely in the inner child healing today. It says, I release anything and anyone that is not for my highest good. I am aligned with my purpose and nothing can stop me. I am magnetic and constantly attracting more abundance into my life. I allow my light to shine brightly. Everything about me is great. I am perfect as is. I am right now. I choose to look just like this. God gave me their stamp of approval. I honor myself when I put myself first. I only share the overflow of my cup with others. I'm going to read a message that a friend of mine prophesied over my life, and we kind of lost touch, and I've been thinking about her a lot. I mean, I will sometimes think about her randomly, but lately I've been thinking about her a lot. So it says late bloomers, and the date on this is October 1st, 2023. Okay, it's a Sunday. which is, once again, solar plexus energy, okay? We're really in the sun right now. We're really so attractive right now. First off, I cannot believe you are here with me getting initiated. Shout out to both of us for staying committed and devoted to our spiritual journeys. Obviously, nothing happens for a reason. After today, there is no turning back. I'm about to get emotional. The beautiful thing is, me nor you will have to go on this journey alone. We are loved immensely and heavily supported. I got a feeling life is about to get more trippy, and we got this. Random moves, impromptu trips, and more patients who deserve to be in our mini asylums, LOL. I've rambled enough. Just trust the process and keep going. We're going to be booked and busy and rich and famous soon. Hope you can read my writing and reread this for a timeless message. And at this time, the moon was in Taurus. I have a Taurus rising, so that's very significant. That's telling me that I'm on the right path and I should continue leaning into alignment. But that also tells me that you should be looking at your first house. And if your actions align with more of the higher vibrational of the qualities of what's in your first house, or if it's leaning towards the lower vibration, and then figuring out, well, why am I on this low vibration? What's bringing me down? How can I regulate my nervous system? How can I, get back into a more enlightened perspective and raise my vibration? And I'm going to read a poem that she wrote for me. It says, she believed in herself, so she made a way. Spirit said that it would be okay. Trust the process. Keep going, sis. You are super talented and you never miss. Even when a bitch is granted, you are like a flower that blooms after a seed is planted. You are the stars in the sky, the beauty of nature. Those gifts you have don't ever waver. Trust you. That's all your journey is calling for you to do. Right now, elements are super important. In the past, I have talked before about feng shui, and feng shui is elemental magic, okay? It's elemental magic in the sense of the directions, north, south, east, west, but it's elemental magic also in the fabric and the material, in the things in our home and the things that we wear and everything. So I know this is something that I want to start moving towards, and I think God has given me permission to start with what I have instead of waiting to have more to start. So maybe that's something that you need to hear. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Woo! So like for me, a lot of that is like wearing 100% cotton, staying away from synthetic materials. Even like this hair I'm wearing is not necessarily the highest vibration because it's a synthetic fiber. But even wearing a real hair could be a lower vibration than synthetic hair because you don't know where that hair is coming from. At least I know this is made out of plastic. And hair, it carries a lot of energy. Real hair carries a lot of energy. I seldom, if not never, buy real human hair. I just don't. So we got the baby Modern Witch's Guide, okay? Do some shuffling. Let me tell y'all, so remember a few weeks ago I was telling you that I was like starting to play Pokemon with my boyfriend or whatever, and I was feeling really discouraged because I didn't know what I was doing, and it was really difficult for me to be a beginner at it. And I'm gonna just show you, we already coming out. baby girl. We got Ace of Pentacles coming out, okay? So this is telling me that we have a new opportunity coming in. And let me tell you about these new opportunities. While we're speaking of Leo energy, while we're speaking of the first house, is that the joy that you embody is what attracts more abundance for you, okay? And what you believe is true. So the more that you tend to lean into more positive dispositions or perspectives,